What's up, guys? It's Jensen and welcome to another video. So I'm going to try and predict where the top quarterback prospects in the NFL draft land up. I think I've got a pretty good sense of what's going to happen in the end. At least which teams are going to end up with what quarterback. And I think that Joe Burrow is going to go number 1 to the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, this is a no-brainer, honestly. We just saw Joe Burrow have one of the greatest seasons in college football history, cap it off with a national championship for LSU, beating Trevor Lawrence and the Clemson Tigers. I didn't think that was possible, honestly. Credit to Joe Burrow. He's clearly a leader. He's got all the right things. He's so fundamentally sound. 6'4". He is pretty mobile. He has underrated mobility. And he's just a good quarterback, in my opinion. You can't pass on this guy. He's going to be top 10. He's a franchise quarterback. He's going to change whatever franchise he lands on. And I don't believe for a second any of the smoke that the Cincinnati Bengals are going to trade back, that they're not going to draft Joe Burrow. I think that's ridiculous. You can pencil it in. You can even put it in pen, Sharpie, I don't care. Because Joe Burrow is going to the Bengals. That's final. Nothing's going to change between now and then that changes that outcome. Now, Tua Tagovailoa is a lot more interesting. There's been smoke out there that the Miami Dolphins might prefer Herbert over Tua. I'm not buying it. I'm saying they roll with Tua. Even with the injury risk, at some point, there's a balance between risk and reward. And at the number 5 slot, when there's presumably no more Jeff Okudah, no Isaiah Simmons, no Chase Young, those are the guys I'd predict to end up landing at spots 2 through 4. Eventually, you just got to take a chance on a guy like Tua Tagovailoa. He could be the best prospect in this draft, but obviously injury issues. A lot of the people compare him to a left-handed Drew Brees, and that's a very valid comparison when you watch him. He has great pocket presence. He can make all the plays. He actually has underrated mobility, in my opinion. And I just think that Tua Tagovailoa, at some point, even with all these injury concerns, the dude is going to be a stud if he can stay healthy. And I think the Miami Dolphins take that chance that he's going to end up being their franchise quarterback. At number 6, this is where things go interesting. I think Jordan Love goes number 6 to the Los Angeles Chargers. A lot of people are saying Justin Herbert here. I think Jordan Love is more so of an Anthony Lynn type of guy. We know Anthony Lynn likes the mobile quarterbacks, the guys who can do it out of the pocket. That's why he went with Tyrod Taylor over Phillip Rivers. You can argue that Phillip Rivers might be a better quarterback than Tyrod Taylor, although I would say they're about equal at this point, except Tyrod Taylor maybe a little bit more upside because Phillip Rivers has been a turnover machine. But that's not the point. He rode with the mobile quarterback. I think that Jordan Love, even though he only had a 4.75 40-yard dash, if I remember correctly, I still think that this dude, he's more so of an Anthony Lynn type guy. He can do it out of the pocket. You can see the comparisons of Patrick Mahomes and why they're valid, even though this guy might not reach Patrick Mahomes levels, because he can throw from multiple platforms, different arm angles. You can see the special type of talent he has. Obviously, there's some inconsistencies. He had turnover issues last year, but I think that was more so about his surroundings more than the actual quarterback himself. I think Jordan Love's the right guy. And I think if you're the Chargers, you need a guy whom you can sell to the fans as a guy who can, sell tickets, honestly, because they don't really have a real fan base. I think Jordan Love's the type of guy that could do that. I think they roll with Jordan Love at number 6. And here's where things get really interesting. I predict a trade-up by the New England Patriots in the number 18 overall spot, owned by the Miami Dolphins right now. And they take Justin Herbert of Oregon. And I think that they have to trade up eventually because even though they might be able to land Herbert at 24, I'm not sure they want to take that chance because there's the Raiders at 19 and the Jaguars at 20. And while those teams might not want to waste a top 10 or top 15 pick, I wouldn't say waste, but use a top 10 or top 15 pick on Justin Herbert, they might more so be inclined with these lower level picks. It's around the 20s, and at some point, I feel like they might be teams that could eventually draft Herbert. So I think that number 18 with Miami is the perfect landing spot. I think that they trade up for him. And I'm sold that Justin Herbert is going to the New England Patriots. I just have a feeling. You just see Justin Herbert. He's a pocket passer. Obviously, the New England Patriots thrive to the pocket passer and Tom Brady. At the same time, Herbert's a lot more modern. Like, he can do stuff out of the pocket. He's 6'6". He's got a big arm. Yeah, he had some inconsistencies on the tape. He might need to sit back for a year and perhaps watch a guy like Brian Hoyer, or maybe the Patriots throw Jarrett Stidham in there for a year. But I truly feel like this dude, He's really smart. I think that if you want to play for the New England Patriots, you're not going to be able to be a dummy and play for the New England Patriots. We've always seen the Patriots take the smarter players over the physically talented players. I think that Herbert, he's clearly a smart guy. He'll be able to learn the playbook, I think. I think that he'll be a really good quarterback. He has a high upside. It's just a matter of if he gets to that level. And I think that with the Patriots, Josh McDaniels is offensive coordinator, as we all know. I think the Patriots is really the place where he could really thrive and be a starting level quarterback. So those are the 4 guys I think they go in the first round. I could see a team trading up at the very end of the draft, maybe the 32nd pick for Jacob Eason, but I don't think so. I think Jacob Eason's a second-round guy. Jake Fromm, I don't really see it. Jalen Hurts, unlikely. So those are the 4 guys I see going. Should be interesting. I think I got these nailed down, but well, you know, when it's the NFL draft, you never know what's going to happen. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe. I'll be praying for NFL and NBA hot takes as the season goes on, and have a good day. Remember to follow me on Twitter, Jensen Sports. See y'all later.